This video is sponsored by Tabletop Ready Miniatures. Get your favorite minis at a discounted price by visiting tabletopreadyminiatures.com. Link in the description below. Hey Wargamers, one of the most requested things on my channel is that people want to see what my whole Tau collection looks like. And so today we are going to do that. I did this a few years ago as a Halloween thing with Trick or Treat. So this is going to be the 2019 Trick or Treat video where we talk about my whole collection. The treat is the parts that are painted, and the trick are the parts that are unpainted. So yeah, we will take a look at this whole thing. It's quite a bit larger than it was the last time we did this video, and this time I also brought out the drones to show. So we will work our way through this and talk a little bit about all the different units and everything like that. So let's just start over here. They're arranged in no particular order, although if you caught my live stream last weekend, you will be able to see my whole layout process. And it actually took some, I wouldn't say planning, but it took me a while to figure out how to get everything on the table. So we started off with a board full of terrain, and the terrain gradually got shoved to the side and taken off the table. So let's start over here. So I have a bunch of Crude Hounds. These are Crude Hounds that I don't know really why I have. I picked them up when, for the most part, I picked them up when Crude Hounds became resin, and I thought that meant something, so I bought a bunch of them. Clearly, not a huge reason to do that in retrospect, but they're a cool model. I like Crude Hounds, so they're there. I have a bunch of Crute here as well. So I don't know, maybe we can do numbers, maybe we shouldn't. But let's see, we have 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 27, so 30. About 30 Crute there. I have a unit of Vespid. Of course, these guys are the old metal ones. I have a bunch of drones. You can really see the difference in the drones based on painting style here. Obviously, these are unpainted, but you can see like these 4 up here are painted to go with my hazard suit, and they have a what I think is a higher standard of paint than the rest of the drones. So I think doing a video like this is fun just because you get to see the whole army, but you also get to see the progress in the painting and stuff like that. So there's that. Bunch of marker drones and shield drones and shielded missile drones back there. Of course, I have my Storm Surge, which, there's a few particularly larger pieces in this army that are, basically based, but not actually painted. So I blocked out where my reds and grays and browns are going to be, and blacks, but I don't have any of the actual layer paints put on there yet. So we talked about those guys. I have Ancor Proc. Ancor Proc is a old Games Day sculpt, a special shaper. I really hope that when Crude eventually gets some attention, that he makes a return. I'm not expecting it, but I hope he gets a new model or something. That'd be cool. A couple Crutox, a real shaper. I have my 2 Remoras. And, if you've never seen a Remora, never picked one up, they're a really fun model. They do have articulating wings and stuff. Then I have my original Yvara. This has removable, I don't know what the dust clouds on the back. It's supposed to represent like the thrusters kicking dust up as he lands or takes off. So, there's that. Those are magnetized, of course. I have my second Yvara that's unpainted. I have 2 Censor Towers. Those Censor Towers are from Horizon Creation 3D. They're 3D printed, and I primarily use them as terrain pieces, and so I haven't painted them yet. I also have our Varna in the back there. Similar situation as the Storm Surge. It's blocked, but not layered. I have my 3 Riptides in the back. 2 of those are magnetized, and the one that's in the traditional pose here is not. That was my first one, and I wasn't sure really what I wanted to do with the main gun there, so I didn't magnetize that. But I think the support systems are magnetized, though, yeah. It's just this main gun isn't, yeah. Okay. I guess, yeah, let's talk about these battle suits here. So, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's six of the current Sculpted Crisis suit. And then there's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 of the old Crisis suit, including one commander suit. I have 3 of the old broadsides. I have 6 of the current broadsides. Three of those are magnetized. 4 of those are magnetized. I have 2 Cold Star Commanders and then 2 Enforcers. And then I also have Commander Farsight there. I have 2 Hazard suits. One of them is painted, obviously, and the other is, totally bare resin. I have a Ghost Keel. I never use the Ghost Keel, but I really like how the paint job turned out on that one. Then let's look at the Fire Warriors up here. So, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. So that's 3 times 14 is 42 plus another 2, so 44. And then I have 12 breachers in the back. On the live stream, I said, you guys are going to get to see kind of the original paint job for my army, and this is it. This is what I thought would be a good paint job a good color scheme when I first started playing 40k. Obviously there's a big contrast between this and the current color scheme. I thought this was, in retrospect, this looks way too blocky. It was not very cohesive. And I just like kind of the elegance of my current color scheme more. But yeah, that's what this army looked like at one point. A lot of it's been repainted, except for that guy. He made it out of the symbol green alive. Let's see, we have 3 of the current sculpts of Stealth Suit, and then I have 4, 7, 10, 13 assembled Stealth Suits, and then 2 that have been taken off their bases. I need to put those back on bases. And then I have a homing beacon, of course, because it came with those guys. Let's see, we have a single support turret that I've assembled. There's a fair number of drones and supporting things like that I just don't have assembled. Of course, I also don't have flying bases for everything, and I talked about this on the live stream, but basically, there's only a certain number of flying bases you need at one time, and so I have those assembled, but there's a lot of unassembled flying bases, a lot of things that need flying bases that I don't have because I just kind of maintain that minimum cohort of flying bases because they take up space, right? So, yeah, I have 6 sniper drones. I have 2 Farsight marksmen. I have 3 of what I'm calling Farsight marksmen that I'm using for Wargaming exclusive. You've seen me start painting those in a live stream as well. The Wargaming exclusive Darkstrider, Wargaming exclusive Cutter Fireblades here, a traditional Ethereal Shadow Sun, Dayak Grek, Ethereal on Hover Drone. Ooh, that's getting a little bent there. That's probably not good. I gotta change how I'm storing him. He's not getting the attention that is required of an Ethereal, or required for an Ethereal. And then I got this other Cutter Fireblade here that I picked that up in a trade. I need to strip him and paint him, obviously. Then I have my Pathfinder cohort. Let's see, we have 3, 6, 7, 7 of the standard Pathfinders in plastic. Then I have 5 of the old Pathfinders in metal, 3 metal rail rifle Pathfinders, and 3 plastic ion rifle Pathfinders. I also have some specialty drones associated with them. These are my Farsight objective markers, and I used to have 6, but as I talked about on the live stream, 2 of them were lost in a very sad incident involving a passenger in my car and their feet. I'm missing the riders on these guys, but they have riders. These are 2 Wargaming exclusive jet bikes. I use them as Tetras. I have 3 Piranhas. 2 Devilfish, and 3 Hammerheads. I also have, Skyrate turrets for those as well, but live chat decided that they wanted them as Hammerheads, so that's what we did. As for Flyers, I have my Sunshark Bomber. I have my Barracuda on Scenic Base, so this is a tower produced by Horizon Creation 3D, and then I went and hacked it apart and put the flying base at an angle there in order to give the model a little bit of a more dynamic pose. And then I have my Tiger Shark as well. Very sad that both of these models aren't painted. I'm trying to get a little bit better with my airbrush before I start doing the paneling work on these. That's kind of the idea here. I think we talked about everything here. But yeah, I don't know how it, I don't know the power level, I don't know the points, anything like that. If someone in the comments wants to do that calculation for me, that would be fantastic. I'm curious to know. But yeah, that's my collection. This is the Trick or Treat for 2019. A lot more treats in this than I maybe remembered, but still a significant number of tricks as well. This guy needs to get painted. So does he. And those guys. And those guys. And that thing was fun to paint too, so maybe I gotta paint that too. And that stuff back there is cool to paint too, so I want to paint that. No, I have nothing to say to you. So the Storm Surge can stay unpainted for now. But yeah, plenty of work to do, but that doesn't stop the collection from growing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Always curious to hear what you think about this collection, what your collection is like. It's always fun to talk about hobby stuff like that. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching and happy wargaming. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I really mean it when I say this channel is made possible by my supporters over on Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, consider joining our community over there as well. Special thanks to Shifty, Dallas Ellis, Jim Bob, Scott Heater, Nick Steele, Jared Egler, Tao Oswald, Jackson, Stephen Cohen, Eric Jackson, Zealous Brimstone, Evan Wells, and Chris Kessler.